This is a seminal moment for the Labour Party this week in Liverpool. They're setting out their stall at their annual conference, as we've heard, and it's all about, can they be the next government?
Absolutely. Well, today, the Shadow Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, will promise delegates that working people will be better off under a Labour government. Let's speak to Talk Radio's political editor, Peter Cardwell. Hello, Peter. Peter, business and economy on the agenda today.
Yes, absolutely. And Rachel Reeves is the Shadow Chancellor. She is someone who is the Shadow Chancellor, and of course there's been a business breakfast this morning as well. That business breakfast has had lots of people coming to their various chief executives of various organisations, scrambling to get the ear of Keir Starmer and indeed Rachel Reeves, so they can put their case to them. But certainly Rachel Reeves is putting her case. That's at 12 o'clock today here in Liverpool. She will be talking to all sorts. She will be talking to the people who are in Liverpool. She'll be putting her thoughts forward in terms of what she wants the economy to be. She'll be talking about growth. She'll be talking about ripping up red tape. She'll be talking about planning. She'll be talking about unlocking £200 billion of green growth, as she said. So that'll certainly be very interesting to hear.
Pete, I thought Nick asked the best question at 6 o'clock this morning. For people who weren't here, where have you been? There's a vibe, isn't there? Let's forget meat on the bone at this moment in time. If you took an overview of the United Kingdom, the Tory party has been in power for 13 years, and even the staunchest Tory supporters are saying, come on, this is like there's problems every day. Our schools are crumbling. The immigration policy is not even sorted. The NHS is in dire trouble. And people would look in and they go, right, so what is the alternative? And we've always been told, and we've always heard for years and years, you know, the Labour Party can't be trusted. They'll print money. You look at what's going on in Liverpool and you think, he's carefully constructed Keir Starmer. We had Luciana Berger on earlier saying, you know, I've come back to this party. Keir Starmer has made a difference. Do you think you've described yourself to me privately as a political nerd, and I think it's a great description. Do you believe that enough people in this country will buy what the Labour Party are to really change perception and government, or do you think it's a full storm, Peter Cardwell?
I think there's a long way to go for Keir Starmer. I think there's an awful lot that he has to do to convince people, and I think that the polls show, indeed even our own poll shows, that whilst Labour is ahead, there's a lot for Labour to do on the economy. There's lots to convince people on so many ways that they can really lead the country, and certainly that's what Rachel Reeves is doing today. Today is all about business, it's all about the economy, and saying that Labour can be trusted with the economy. The problem as well, certainly with the financial situation, the economic situation the country is in, is that there just is very little money to play with. So a lot of the pledges that Labour has to make, they're saying they're not going to borrow any more money for day-to-day spending. That is a really interesting thing as well, a major move really. But certainly he's got a big amount to decline really, I'd say, here, Starmer, in terms of telling people that he can be Prime Minister and he can be trusted with the nation's finances and everything else that comes with being Prime Minister.